My question is, who's the person that had the greatest influence on your journey? Right, life is a journey. People make it up. You've seen some of the examples. And we've talked about people this is a people business. That's the whole deal. So I'm just asking the question, who's the person that had the greatest influence on your journey?
My gosh, this is going to be the question that's going to go on for 3 hours. So we'll bring it. I'll simplify it. My mom, my dad, and my sister, and then all the so-called coaches and teachers that were in my life. Because it started at the beginning, right away, and it just has continued. So I could now tell you some different people as you get older, but it's kind of progressed. And for me, it really hasn't changed that much, because I still make decisions based on what my mother would want me to do. I still base that. And my biggest answer is, when did you start wrestling? Because people ask me that all the time, and I go with her answer, my mom's answer. She said, I brought you home from the hospital, put you in the crib, and you were crying. I came in and looked. I put you to bed on your back, and you were on your belly. So I did a hip heist. I didn't like it. I was crying. I got to my belly. I got off my back. And I'll tell you right now, I've been wrestling my whole life, and who doesn't believe their mom?
Same question. Yep. Person that is most significant
In wrestling,
in
or
your-
just, is it
No,
only
in your
wrestling?
journey, life journey.
Wow. Well, Dan Gable's part of that too, in terms of my wrestling journey. But I'll have to, the way the question is phrased, I'll have to go back to the beginning. I was born Darnell Freeman. My biological mother was a teenager when she had me, and she had a two-year-old, and she put me in for adoption, and that was probably a good thing, because it probably wouldn't have turned out like it is now if I would have been raised by her. She was in a tough situation. But the family that adopted me was Leroy and Jesse Kemp, and so I became Leroy Jr. So my parents, the only parents that I know, was Leroy and Jesse Kemp. But I have met my biological mom and dad. But Leroy and Jesse Kemp, I think I was blessed to have them as parents, because my whole life was shaped by them. They were older, black couple from the South. They couldn't have kids of their own, but they raised a lot of their nieces and nephews.